Well, hello, boys and girls. I'm allowed to say that one. She that must be obeyed has been upset with a few of the things I say and do on my videos. And as I wish to remain married to the woman I love, who puts up with my shit, I'm going to try and tone things back a little. Not all the way back, but back a little. I have referred to trying to put something in a hole by placing hair around it, which she did not like. She also got upset with a lot of my sexual innuendos and felt it was degrading to her, which I really didn't see, but why piss her off? I have no reason to do that. So, this Gin and Groans is going to be a little tempered down. It's going to include two clips which will follow at the end. One of them is, it's a commercial for my Corvette that I'm selling. The other is my wife's Mercedes. She unfortunately was a victim of a hit and run. An arsehole in a black VW, which I believe I mentioned to you guys before, but I'm not sure if you saw it, so I'm going to say it again. She was going down Ellsworth, a local road here, turning onto Route 24 or Interstate 24, whatever, and an arsehole in a black VW four-door sideswiped her, gave her the finger and drove off. Her Mercedes, unfortunately, is now in the shop. And to me, it's just, excuse me, I got an itch. It fucking amazes me, these insurance companies. We have paid Geico, our insurance company, for many years, lots and lots and lots of money. I got away from them because they were too expensive. My wife stayed with them. That was her choice. My vehicles mainly are classics, limited mileage. My truck got the cheapest insurance I could get because it really didn't matter. It's just a beat up old truck. But there you go, insurance companies. So we contacted them and said, hey, look, victim of hit and run. Now we have a $500 deductible on that policy. They said, okay, great, take photographs, send it to us. All right, so we took photographs and sent it to them. They sent us a check for $780, I believe was the number. I looked at it and I am no body expert. That is way effing low. So, where my Mark II Jaguar is being rebuilt, they also do modern car repairs. So, shit, I'll take it there. Took it down to them. They looked at it and went, yeah, are you kidding? $700? What a fucking joke. Anyway, they now have it in pieces. And you'll see the video. It's going to follow. And the amount of problems they have found from this sideswipe that this asshole did, it's not just two doors are damaged. It affects other parts of the vehicle. The front bumper, the rear bumper, the A post, the B post, the D post. But of course, the insurance companies try and fuck you. I think we're probably looking at around $4,500 to $5,000, not $780, Geico. Come on, who the fuck do you think you're kidding? You're just trying to fuck with people. And when we've paid the thousands that we've paid you over the years, yeah, we'd like some of it back now. That's why we insure with you. Ugh. And now they're saying, well, I'm sorry, we can't afford new doors, you've got to use second-hand doors. Well, the body shop did actually say that maybe that would be an option. And as long as the doors are physically solid, all they got to do is strip them, paint them, put on the relevant pieces. So no big deal, really, rather than buying new doors. I don't have a problem with that. But anyway, you'll see the video, which is coming up in a little while. But I'd like to get onto a very small rant. Very small. Cheers. Learn to fucking drive. You're going down the road and, let's say I'm following you. And I don't know what you're doing, where you're going. There's a little stalk on the steering column that turns on a turn signal so that it gives me an idea that you're going to turn left, you're going to turn right. It's not rocket science. You don't need to keep it a secret. So, I'm coming up behind you and let's say our speeds are equivalent, but you turn on your right turn signal. And of course, depending on the road I'm on, I can go, I need to back off, or maybe I need to change lanes and get out of this guy's way. Or if he puts on his left turn signal and it's on a dual carriageway, whatever, I say, he's going to be in my way. Let's move to the right and get out of his way so it doesn't impede my progress, it doesn't impede his. But if I'm up behind and no signal is given, that's a potential for an accident. Because all of a sudden he pulls left, pulls right. I say he, doesn't matter, he, she. Learn to fucking drive. In America, I have discovered that the driving tests are a fucking joke. In England, they are a lot more strict. Good or bad, they're more strict. I landed in America and my first driving test was in Pennsylvania. I pulled up outside the test station. The instructor came out with me and said, okay, let's go round the back. So we drove around the back and there were some cones. And he said, all right, drive up to the first cone and stop. Okay, no big deal. Put up first cone, stop. Now drive over there and stop between those two cones. Okay. Now back up and go round this building. Okay. You're coming up to a stop sign, stop. Well, shouldn't I have decided that? Okay. All right, so I pulled up to the stop sign and stopped, which I would have done anyway. He says, okay, now pull over there in that parking space. So I did. He said, okay, great, you've passed. That was my Pennsylvania driving test. Oh, no, I do lie. I did have to answer some questions on a computer screen. I had 21 questions, I think it was. Some which were totally irrelevant, like how much does it cost if you get caught speeding? What the fuck's that got to do with driving? However, so some of them I had to guess at. 21 questions. I got to 18 questions and I'd answered them all correctly. And the test suddenly stopped. You have reached a passing grade. Well, shouldn't I have also answered the other questions as well? Just to make sure I know what the fuck I'm talking about? Even though some of them were totally irrelevant. Nah, that's not how it works. No wonder over here they hand out licenses left, right and centre without a problem. Sorry, just silly rants. People driving down the wrong way on a freeway? How the hell does that happen? One of my biggest bugbears over here is when you're trying to exit a freeway. As you're trying to exit a freeway, the people coming on are in your way. All you need to do is swap the roads back and forth so that they can come on and you can get off without banging into each other. It doesn't make sense the way they do it. I guess the insurance companies design the roads. Think about it. All right, so on to the two fun videos. One of my Corvette that I'm selling. Put that out there just for shits and giggles. And I do a lot of shit and giggling. And the other one of my wife's Mercedes in the body shop. Well, actually not in the body shop, but in the body shop car park in its current state. Sad but true. You guys probably don't care. But, you know, usual shit. Get out in the garage and do some shit. Good night all. Bye. Okay, many of you have seen videos on one of my babies, my C4 Corvette 1988. This one has been breathed upon, tweaked, and I don't know how much, in all honesty. C5 wheels, Greenwood spoiler, uprated spark plug leads, front suspension modifications, hooker headers. I have just taken this for a very brief ride down the road. Every time I came out of a corner and put the pedal to the metal, and I don't mean flooring it either, I just mean touching it, this fucker squealed. It is ridiculously fast. Now I know Corvettes are fast, but the C4 is not known as the fastest one going, but this one is frightening. Now I'm used to power. I have driven lots of very, very powerful cars, but I gotta tell you, this fucker, whoo, it makes your bum twitch and you put an extra crease in the driver's seat. I'm gonna take my buddy out in it. I'm gonna show him what it could do without being stupid. He's then gonna drive it back. Now I grant you this needs paintwork, it needs door panels, it needs a new roof. That doesn't detract from the fact that this thing goes, boy, I think the expression is, it bangs like a shithouse door in a gale. That's an English expression. Simply put, it means it's fucking fast. Oh my god. Oh, I don't want to sell it, but I've got to. Damn it. This is, oh, power beyond belief. Really. Okay, it's on YouTube. You got to live in Arizona, otherwise you're not going to get anywhere near it. That's the information. Okay, you got that? But you got to be in Queen Creek, Arizona, or at least near. I ain't going anywhere. I'm sure I'll find a local buyer. Yeah, it needs a respray, no two ways about it. But by Christ, once it's done, oh, it's deadly. Anybody want to buy a Mercedes? Oh boy.